Okay, well, it's a little surprise this stud extractor refused or failed to remove the studs last night. If we're looking carefully, it seems to have broken, or at least one of the three jaws have become dislodged. So that was a bit of a waste of time. Maybe I didn't use it correctly. Perhaps it's my fault in not using it correctly, but I don't know. It's not whether I used it incorrectly or whether the damn thing's broken. It didn't work. I might be able to sort of fix that dislodged jaw and find out how to use it properly. What I'm going to do, I'm going to weld two of the nuts that actually came off. I'm actually going to MIG weld them onto the broken studs, and I don't particularly like MIG welding. It's not a job I enjoy, but it's necessary in this instance. Now then, what have I done with the mask? There's a mask somewhere, and I've put it somewhere. Where's that gone? Huh. Right, I'm gonna have to pause the camera whilst I find my mask. Right, I found the mask. It was in the boot. It was in the boot of the car. Let me just pop on my my gauntlets. I've already got the return clamped onto the opposite manifold, and I've set the MIG. I haven't actually tested the MIG to see what current I need, so I've sort of set it on reasonably high with the wire feeding at about sort of out of 10 I've turned up to about 6, so it will feed quite fast. It'll be a messy weld, it'll make a lot of sparks, but I want to get a lot of heat into the center and fill the two stud holes, the holes in the nuts, I beg your pardon, directly onto the stud. So let's see if we can do this. I've got a useless, I say it's a helmet, it's not even a helmet, it's just a mask, a handheld mask, but I should cope. Let's see. There we go. Way too high current. Let me turn the current down a little bit, and I'll need to trim that filler wire. I've got the wire feed too high. I'm not really very familiar with this welder. To be honest with you, you know how fast it feeds, so this is a bit of trial and error on camera. So I've left the current quite high and I've turned the wire feed down slightly, so let's try again. Missed. I think I'm going to turn the current down a touch. That's way too hot. Yeah, it's way too hot. Oh well, not to worry. Access is very awkward as usual. Come on, use this bloody thing. That's it. Right. That's one. Hopefully I've caught enough onto the actual stud itself and not just touch the nut, but we'll soon find out when I try to wind that off. Let's just do the other one whilst I'm doing this awful job. Right, that one seemed a bit more successful. I think I've only actually managed to get the filler wire onto the nut on that one. I'm pretty sure I've got right the way in and caught the stud on the other one. So let's try. Let's have a go. Here we go, moment of truth, 1/2 inch. Yeah, definitely I've not gone deep enough. That nut's just going to wind off, but this one I think I've gone a bit deeper. It's sheared again. Bloody hell. I'll have to have another go. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's difficult to tell, but that sheared off far too easily. Yeah, I don't think the weld actually touched the stud. I think it's only filled up the hole in the nut, and these are the only 2 nuts I've got to hand. So the same thing's happened over here. Yeah, what a waste of time. No, I didn't go deep enough with the weld, and the weld barely touched the stud. It's only welded the nut up. Never mind. It's my inexperience with this welder. I'll find some more nuts and I'll try that again. But I'll go in obviously somewhat deeper this time if I can.